thank you to everyone that has clicked on this video, who has commented, who has liked, and who has shared. I really do appreciate it. This afternoon's lunch is some Greek salad, some salmon, a cup of tea, and a small apple. Having my lunch while I finish uploading. It has taken so long to edit today, but it's worth it. Hi everyone. Well, I went to the doctor's yesterday because I needed some advice. When I got there, I explained to him about my wrist, how it had been clicking because of, you know, the fall over a week ago. And I explained to him about my mind feeling empty and a few other things. And he said to me, "You are extremely scattered." He said, "We're going to deal with the big thing here. We're not going to worry about the little things," because he said the pain can always be referred back to what is actually happening in your life. Who knew? I did. So my anxiety levels have been through the roof. I have, as my son said, I guess, mechanism where you feel like you are going to explode, he said, is actually quite visible. And I've only exploded twice in my life. So yeah, I needed to get on top of it. The doctor explained that I am grieving. He said, your grief is happening in the background in your subconscious, which is why you are so scattered. He said you don't need to worry because your body and your mind are dealing with it in the best way that they know how for you. So that made me feel a little bit better. There were a few other things he said, and I must admit I started to get a little teary, but as with everything, I sucked it down so that I was not expressing too much emotion in front of someone else. I said to him that with what's happening with operations coming up at some point in the next 4 to 6 months, about work, and he said he didn't really think that work would be a good idea until at least February. And then he said you can go and do something part-time, it won't affect you. So that's what I'm going to do. He said that when you are feeling this way, the worst thing you can do is isolate and not be with other people. So I said to him, well, I'm actually living with my son at the present moment, and he said that's good. He said you need people around you, and I really want to be on my own in my own place, and that's not a good idea. Making big decisions, life-changing decisions, or buying something that you really don't need right now is not a good idea. So for the next 6 months, I am just going to ease back on what I'm doing. I'm trying to fill all my hours so that I don't have to concentrate on myself. So concentrating on myself is concentrating here, talking to you guys, seeing what you guys have been up to and where I can fit in to this wonderful community. One of the things that I am doing, 100-day challenge, and that is to do with my weight loss. I need to lose weight. I have a dietitian appointment on Monday. I'm going to see if she'll let me video it. I've never asked someone that before, so yeah. If she doesn't, that's okay, but I want to be transparent and I want to work from where I am going forward. Kim from A Girl in Her Phone, she uses buttons to record different milestones in her weight loss journey, and I'm thinking it would be nice to do something along that line to record the points that I've got to. I'm not sure if I'm going to weigh in pounds or in kgs. Yeah, I'll get back to you on that one. When I do my first weigh, I will let you know. At the moment I think I said 121 kgs. I will put on the screen what it is in pounds and stones, because I used to weigh in stones and pounds when I was younger, and that helped, so maybe I will go back to that. But yeah, watch this space. Another thing I'm doing is a nightly checklist, and I've just written down the things that I'd like to have done for myself at the end of the evening. And the first one is that I've written in my gratitude journal and written down, you know, it doesn't matter what it is, even if it's just I'm grateful that I woke up this morning. I'm grateful that I saw a sunrise or a sunset. The next thing is to read something uplifting in the evening, or to just read something. At the moment I am reading a book by Nora Roberts. I will put the title up. But when I first started it, I said to my daughter-in-law, this reminds me of the pandemic. But whoa, it's gone far further than the pandemic we had. Yeah, it's an interesting read, I must say. And it does have a spiritual element. I was led to those books in the book barn, which is near Chertsey, where my son and daughter-in-law have a cafe. I'll actually put a small video up of the cafe at the end if you want to just pop in and have a look. The next thing is that I wrote down what I will be eating the next day. I'm going to do that because that's part of what Bright Line Eating is. You write down what foods you're going to eat so that you know what you're going to have, and you're not sitting there in the morning, oh, what am I going to have for breakfast, what am I going to have for lunch, what am I going to have for dinner. You've already organised that the day before or the night before, and you've checked your fridge and your freezer to see what you actually have there that, you know, you can make a meal from. And also help so that you can make a list for your grocery shop going through the week. If there's something that you don't have that you really want to have, then you can put it on your grocery list. The next thing is to remind myself to trust the process. And that is the big thing when we are on a weight loss journey. We need to trust ourselves. Instead of trusting outside of ourselves, we need to trust that the process will give us what we are looking for. And if we don't trust ourselves, then who are we going to trust? So trust is a big thing in ourselves. I want to art journal my grief and how I'm feeling and the emotions that I'm going through. That will, I think, help get out what little bits of counselling were still just there. There's just a tiny little fraction, and that's to do with how I feel about myself, how I feel about my weight, and that fear of losing the weight. That is something that I need to work through. There is fear of losing weight. So that is a big one. And just check off last night's food. Yeah, just to see how I'm going. And that I stuck to my plan today. So it's a lot on the checklist, but I must admit there was a lot more. I won't get them all done, but even if I get 3 of them done, then I am working consistently on myself. So yeah, that is that. I have put up the meals that I've had so far this week for you guys to see. I will put up a walk through the Chetsy Cafe. They were busy setting up when I did the videos. Yeah, so that is it for today's video. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe and like. It helps me to grow the channel. If there's someone out there that you think may benefit from this crazy life of mine going forward, please do share and don't forget to comment. And I will see you in my next video. Take care, everyone. And